Roger Morneau was born in Canada, a bright and curious young man whose mind was always filled with questions. After World War II, he joined the Canadian Merchant Navy. The loneliness of the sea and the constant danger sparked questions in his mind about power, control, and the unseen aspects of the world. He wanted to understand where true power came from and how humans give or surrender their choices. This curiosity became the driving force of his life. During his time in the Navy, an old friend approached him. This friend often spoke about the spiritual world. He said, "The world is not only what you see. Real power exists where most people do not look." At first, Roger thought it was just an interesting conversation, but gradually, he realized that this was no ordinary talk. It hinted at a whole system beyond what he had known. His first experiences were in ordinary rooms. Curtains drawn, dim lights, and people sitting silently. The first unusual moment came when the air suddenly felt heavy, his chest felt pressured, and a coldness washed over the room. Thoughts entered his mind that did not feel his own, answers forming before questions were even asked. This was both astonishing and frightening. In those sessions, he learned that some people could communicate with spirits. These spirits provided information, offered glimpses of the future, and revealed hidden secrets about individuals. The most terrifying part, Roger said, was the sense that this presence knew him completely, his fears, his weaknesses, even his inner thoughts. Soon, Roger realized that not everyone was told everything. Some people only listened, some communicated, and in the presence of certain individuals, everyone else remained silent. It was a graded system, a hierarchy that reflected levels of power and knowledge. He was told repeatedly that true power is not taken by force but is granted through consent. Humans open doors themselves through fear, desire, and ignorance. The concept fascinated him, even though it was frightening. One day, Roger was told that the next session would be special. The room was tightly closed, the silence profound. No names were mentioned, but everyone knew who or what they were connecting with. In that moment, Roger felt a presence beyond human comprehension. It was silent, cold, and exceptionally intelligent. He later claimed that he did not see any physical form. It was a consciousness, an intelligence communicating directly into his mind. The message was clear: humans open their own paths through fear and desire. Not everyone is meant to know the truth. Power is only given with consent. There were no commands, only choices to be made. This realization brought immense mental pressure. He understood that even passive listening, without refusal, was a form of participation. Eventually, Roger made a conscious decision. He would stop attending the sessions, mentally separate himself, and reject the influence from within. For a time, he faced fear, mental strain, and the challenge of detaching from the unseen influence. But once his inner refusal became firm, everything ceased. The experience left a permanent mark on him, teaching that true evil does not announce itself loudly, it operates silently, systematically, and requires permission to act. He reflected that the essence of malevolence is subtle and organized. It does not scream, it whispers, waits, and tests your choices. And he posed a question to those who hear his story: if someone showed you all the truths and secrets of the world, but warned you that you could never remain the same, would you still open that door?